What is the Nexus? What does it do? How does it work? And how do you benefit from the Nexus? My name is Anna Flory, and I've been in the world of frequency medicine for many years. I've helped hundreds of clients regain their health with frequency medicine. So what is the Nexus? Let's answer that question in this video. The Nexus is a frequency medicine device. That is, it generates very specific frequencies that help the body and the whole being heal. So let's take an example. Let's look at the liver. We've all got one, so it's perfect. So the perfect quantum body frequency of the liver, let's say it resonates about right here, right? This is when the liver is working perfectly. It's in joy, it's in service to you, it loves what it does for you, and it's good at every single job that it does. The liver has many, many functions that it does for you. So when it's exposed to toxins, because it's a detox organ, the major detox organ, when it's exposed to toxins and have to deal with those, the frequency comes down. When it's exposed to pathogens, the frequency comes down. When it's exposed to stress, the frequency comes down. When it's exposed to an overload of cortisol, right, our stress response hormone, over and over and over, the liver has to clear that out. The frequency comes down, right? And a combination of all of these things just bring the frequency of the liver down, way down here. And that's also the functioning of the liver. So when the liver is vibrating at the perfect frequency right here, or another way to say that is the Ascension frequency, everything's working great. The liver's super happy. You never even know you have a liver. When the frequency is operating down at this level, the functioning is also at this level. What symptoms might you be having if your liver is functioning and vibrating at this level? Well, you might not be able to digest your food very well. What does that look like? That might look like bloating and gas and discomfort and pain in your lower abdomen. You could have a painful liver. That's also a symptom. Another symptom is weight gain. Why? Because the liver deals with toxins. And if you've got a high toxic load, then the liver doesn't have anywhere to put those toxins. It can't get rid of them out of your body fast enough. It's got to store them somewhere. So it calls out to the body and it says store fat, right? So your body stores fat so that the liver can then store these toxins until it has time and energy to deal with them, okay? So that's just a symptom of a lower frequency liver. So when your liver's vibrating down here as opposed to up here. So what we want to have happen is for the liver to start vibrating at a higher and higher and higher frequency to get up somewhere in this range so that it's happy again, right? And ultimately we want it to vibrate at the perfect frequency, or the Ascension frequency, the frequency of the Ascension body. So if the liver's vibrating down here, what do we do? Well, one thing we can do, and this is where the Nexus comes in. The Nexus has stored in it this perfect liver frequency, right? In fact, the Nexus has stored all of the perfect frequencies for the whole body and the whole being, right? Including subtle bodies, including energy channels, including chakras, all of those perfect frequencies, all of those Ascension frequencies are stored in the Nexus. So what do? We take the Nexus and we say, generate this perfect liver frequency and send it to this person. So your body receives the perfect liver frequency, your liver receives the perfect liver frequency. So now we've got the perfect liver frequency, we've got your liver frequency, and this perfect liver frequency comes and it says, hey, you want to vibrate higher? Look where you can vibrate. And your liver says, oh, wow, I remember that. Because your liver knows the body is the perfect healing machine. It's just forgotten. So what we want to do is remind the body, we want to remind the cells in the liver what their perfect frequency is. So the liver says, yes, I'll come with you. So it bumps up, right? Bumps up its frequency, bumps up its functioning. Then you take this frequency away and it can't maintain it. So it drops back down. Bring the frequency back, it bumps up a little bit. So we do this kind of dance for a little while until the liver gets clean enough that it can maintain this vibration. So then this frequency comes along and says, great, doing a great job maintaining that frequency. How about a higher frequency? So the liver's like, yes, and it bumps up a little bit, but it's the same thing. So this is why frequent, regular exposure to these perfect body frequencies is so important, because over decades of time, our body as a whole, as organ systems, as cells, as DNA, just forgets, because we live on the planet, right? We're exposed to toxins and stress and pathogens and pollution and all of these things that go along with living on the planet. We're exposed to, so the frequency of our whole being gets suppressed. Well, the Nexus has the perfect body frequency stored in it, meaning the Ascension body frequencies. So, how do you raise the frequency of your body? What's kind of a shortcut? Because you might be doing a lot of meditative work and a lot of work to raise the frequency of your body. The Nexus supports you in that. The Nexus is kind of a shortcut to raising the overall frequency of your whole being, from the tiniest molecule all the way up to the largest part of you, right? It helps your body mind remember where to vibrate. Now, I've heard Her Holiness Saima say that for our DNA, on a scale of 0 to 100, our DNA functions at about an 18. 18 out of 100. That's kind of shocking, right? But it's also kind of awe-inspiring. Wow, look at the potential of our DNA. The Nexus has the potential, has the ability to bring our DNA up to that perfect frequency, up to the top of the scale in the 90s or 100, right? So we can bring our frequency of 18 or 20, for example, it's in that range of the scale, we can start bringing it up and up and up and up. Isn't that super exciting? I'm just super enthusiastic about that. So another thing that I want to tell you is what I'm talking about right now is not symptom management. This is much bigger than that. This is the Nexus inviting us to step into and maintain a higher level of consciousness, a higher frequency overall. Also, this is not about symptom management. Although the Nexus is great at symptom management and really getting to the root of what's going on for you, if you're interested in that, reach out to me. I can help you with that. And speaking of that, there are several of us who own the Nexus, and if you're already working with someone, great. Keep working with that person. Just know now really what you're getting when you get a session. And if it resonates for you to reach out to me for sessions, great. I would love to work with you. Or if it resonates with you to reach out to one of the other Nexus practitioners, reach out to them. The point is, if you think this sounds like it's for you, get started, right? We can either help you with symptoms that you have, or we can do both, or get you in a program to raise the frequencies of your cells, your organs, your tissues, your glands, clean out your blood, get your DNA frequency started on the upswing, all of that, all the way up to the Ascension body, the Ascension level. And I've also heard Saima say that the Nexus contains the systems all the way to the ascension of matter. So just take that in for a moment. The Nexus contains the systems all the way to the ascension of matter. So if you're interested, reach out to me and we can have a conversation about what might work for you in terms of getting you started with the Nexus. Or reach out to one of the other Nexus practitioners. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Let's do this together.